I'm so pumped right now, brother. I'm so pumped. Just want to do a few push-ups, write down, make some lists.
Let's do that, man.
Oh my god, that was amazing. He's actually doing push-ups right now, guys. He's doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Anshul Kothari.
Doing this.
Yeah, boy.
What time is it, bro?
I have no idea, but it's really late in the day.
Yeah, I think it's 11:15 p.m.
But I feel like it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Ready to go, bro.
Yeah. You took a shower, man. That's great.
A hot shower.
Yeah. It's amazing.
But you took a cold shower, right?
I took a cold shower, man.
Bombay.
A couple of hours ago. I think that set the tune for this podcast.
Damn, bro.
I feel charged up right now and I had to get some things out of my chest. I wasn't feeling up to the mark, man. You know, tomorrow is Diwali, so we can call it a Diwali special podcast.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow is Diwali.
Yeah, and you released the podcast today.
I did.
Urging people to not burst crackers, man. That's
I was trying to tell them, man. Just like, don't do the stupid thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a pretty stupid thing, bro.
It is pretty stupid.
100%, man.
First, you have to spend money to buy them.
Yeah.
Second of all, you screw up the environment.
Yeah.
Third of all, you create this weird culture of like, it doesn't stop. Like, if you don't stop, who stops?
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Man.
Somebody has to stop the buck, you know? The buck has to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
So, that kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it was a little segment of mine. And the fart analogy, dude, I just came up with it while talking about it.
What's a fart analogy?
It's like, dude, if you're in a room and there are 10 people, if one person farts, it's all okay, right?
Yeah.
But what if 10 people fart at the same time?
Yeah.
We're all screwed.
That'll be messed up.
That fucking messed up. That's what the cracker situation is, right?
And it's amazing if nobody farts.
That's the best.
Yeah, that'll be an optimal solution to the pollution problem as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're coming up with like, I don't know, it's an urge with people to not, you know, if you say no or put a law against bursting crackers, they say, okay, we'll burst green crackers. What is up with green crackers? You can't just stop it. You can't just celebrate Diwali with your family and enjoy it. You have to burst crackers and just like do the things that you used to. I mean, change, you know.
Yeah.
Revolutionize the thing that's happening. Let's make the festival of lights. Use candles and aroma sticks and things like that, perhaps, for a change.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, sound is not great for animals anyway. The pollution is not great for you, your grandmother, or your mother. I mean, so many things. You're just not putting good, positive value out there in the universe, man.
Right.
And I don't appreciate it. A lot of people are like, okay, you want to just resort to the way traditional things could happen. I don't think it's written in the holy books to burst crackers.
I don't think so either, man. I think it's a very new phenomenon.
Yeah, it's pretty new, man. Bursting crackers itself is a very man-made thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make any sense. I don't think Lord Ram ever did that, right? He never burst an anarkali or something.
But they put lights everywhere on his vanvas. When he came back, there were lights.
Diya jalao.
Diya jalao, aag lagao, you know, it's cold anyway.
Right.
I know aag bhi kisi tarah ka pollution kar rahi hai, but not tobacco like that, tambaku. You know?
Dude, crackers make no sense, and this can be debated to the death of it, right? Because at the end of the day, it becomes a Hindu thing for some reason.
Yeah.
If you're against crackers, you're against Hindu sentiments.
Yeah.
Hindu people. I'm saying Hindu again, man. But
no, I get the point. It's almost like saying if you're against the beheading of a bakra, you're against a Muslim. You can't be a Muslim and a vegan. Tell me, that's a question to everybody. Can you be a Muslim, a devout Muslim, and be vegan at the same time and say, okay, I will celebrate Eid for the values behind it, but I don't propagate the idea of beheading a lamb or a goat.
Right.
Yeah.
I think being a non-shitty person goes beyond religion.
Beyond religion, and I think those are the tenets of religion that teaches you to be a better person. And there's something about values in your era that you have to propagate. Good values you have to propagate and take the good things. Like Bruce Lee said, you know, take the good things that make sense and shun the negatives.
Right. And call the bullshit out.
Yeah. And if they call you a radical, be a goddamn radical. If they say you're an outlier, be that outlier, man. Because I believe in this shit and I don't want to conform to it. I don't want to be that same person who said, okay, if this thing has been going on for centuries, I want to let that thing happen.
Right.
I don't want to let that thing happen. And there are a lot of things I don't want to let happen now.
Dude, imagine if we still had sati. Imagine that shit. Sati Pratha. What if we still burnt women alive after their men were, after they lost their man? That'd be so weird, right? We do have to shun things that don't make sense, even if they're part of our own religion, even if they're part of other people's religion. It has to be called out. Bullshit has to be called out, man. 100%. Enough of this stuff of telling people that if you're against something which is part of their religion, then you're against their religion. I'm not against anybody's religion, man. I'm against the fact that this is bullshit. And I'm going to call out this bullshit till I die, bro.
And Sati was very recent, man. So if you're telling me there's something that recent which changed, and now look at, we don't even question Sati. We say it's a bad thing. And I think there are so many things that are redundant and should be changed, and in a couple of years be like, did that really happen till 2020?
Right.
I mean, there are so many things we need to keep in check today. There are so many things that we could change. Crackers is one of them. Climate change is real. Polar ice caps are melting. Carbon dioxide and methane emission is increasing. We are not at the Paris climate deal 1.5 degrees Celsius mark at any way. We're all going to die. Our bodies are not trained to sustain in that high temperature. So I think do it for your children, do it for your next generation if you're not going to do it for yourself, and do the hard work. I know it's going to be difficult, but let me be honest with you. If you spend another lazy day at home watching Netflix, it is good for Earth, it is good for Delhi, it is good for India. Stay home, jerk off, watch some shitty video that you watch on your phone all day, scroll miles on your social media. That'll be good, man. But don't come out, breathe the same polluted air, and say, okay, I'm just having fun. You're not having fun, man. Not at the behest of my lungs. I don't give you permission. My mother, my grandmother were breathing the same air that you're polluting. And don't mind me being a little angry, man. Today is the day that I want to just come out and, Naman is one of my really great friends who has given me this platform in this area to just speak my heart out, because I have a little venom. I'm angry. I'm angry at myself mostly, and I'm angry at people who think that life holds no value. And narcissism and hedonistic pleasure and materialism and everything that we are chasing in our day-to-day lives have more meaning than life itself. No, it does not. And we have a responsibility to put value out there. We have a responsibility to fix the things we see as wrong and not do, go eye for an eye. Because eye for an eye is going to make the whole world blind for sure. So we have to fix things and take some accountability and ownership for the shit that's going wrong in your house. If there's shit outside your house, do not expect the MCD to clean it. Goddamn, if you see it for 7 days straight, go clean it yourself. If it stinks because you're not taking action. So let's do it.
Dude.
The air is polluted. Let's go out there. Let's clean it, man. I want everybody to come out and clean it with me. I will volunteer. And I want to say all those people who have known me all my life, who think... who've known me and who feel like, we're into frivolous things. No, I might have been the old person. I might have been the old Anshul who would have been into frivolous things, okay? I wasn't too purposeful and I was without aim. But today I feel I have an aim and I want to change. And I made a commitment to myself. Call it today or a couple of years from now. I made it a promise to myself to put value out there, and I do want to do it. And I want to do it deliberately, and I want to keep doing for a prolonged period of time. And I want to surround myself with warriors and people who are willing to put their best foot forward.
Dude, and you said that you're angry. I don't think you're angry. I think you're just being articulate.
I'm trying to be as articulate because people lose the sense. I've seen a lot of men who are mean and angry, and you could lose your sense and logic when you're aggressive. So I don't want to be aggressive. I want to be hard. I want to be making sense and connect with people, because aggression, you get it. I am a little aggressive right now. And
I think aggression is important as well when we have problems like these around us, man. When we actually look at people doing things that are not good for everybody around us, and including us, man. Like sometimes I have a feeling like, are there steps that I could take on a personal basis that could make the world a better place for everybody? Or we just call out the bullshit of other people. Because but then at the same time, there are some systemic problems like cracker bursting. There are systemic problems like the coal industry, which is fucking us over. The auto industry that is fucking us over every day. 100%. Like there are so many things that we have no control over, but at the same time we can voice our things against. We can voice against them, man. We can at least say things. You are using your speech. And I don't think you're being angry, bro. I think you're just expressing yourself, man. And I think that's super important, bro.
I wanted to just make it clear. I hope it doesn't come across and I'm being a little snobby. I'm not making eye contact, and I'm not listening. I listen to everybody. I read each and every comment, and each and every human being was connected to me after watching the last podcast, or just in general basis that I am there on the internet. I read the newspaper. I am aware of things happening around. And I'm just saying there are a lot of people who are blaming other people for the actions they're not taking. We are blaming the government, we are blaming the corporate, and we are doing the same shit that the government is doing, that the majority is doing. I want to urge each and every individual to make a change in their personal lives. I don't want you to aim to the stars. Let us start by making our bed in the morning. Let us start by changing our habits. Let us start by getting a little discipline in our own lives, because discipline is freedom. Nobody is coming to save us. God has left us. This planet is going to be ruined. I think we need to take accountability and stand up and say enough is enough. And when I say enough is enough, do not go out and become a preacher. Don't take me as a preacher. I'm a nobody. And I just want to say, I have made a commitment to take care of my health, take care of my mind, take care of my finances, and I want to be financially independent, because I know that is the goal that I set for myself. And I want to smash every goal that I set, because I know if I keep changing my direction one day to another day, I'm just living a distracted life. So I don't mind living up to just one cause and sticking to it till the end of my life. And I told Naman in the call before we got on for this podcast that I don't mind if I die today. Because the way I've been living my life for the past 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, whatever it is, time is irrelevant. I am proud. I am happy. There is a right knee that's bust because I've been pushing myself to the limit almost every day.
Right.
I had an MMA injury last year which I haven't completely recovered from. In my last trail run, I messed it up. I do not mind because I know every day I woke up and did something for my body at the same time, every day, every morning, first thing. So I want each and every one to start looking after your families. Start looking after your immediate surrounding. Right. Do not think you're going to go to USA and fix things and have a macro level influence. Start fixing your mother. Give her hope that you're going to be able to take care of your family. Take extreme ownership. If your father is not feeling up to it, tell your father, Dad, I'm there to support you. If there is anything that they need and you're able to provide, do that. If there's a neighbor, help your neighbor. And reach out and become a better human being. And I'm telling you, that's one of the things that have helped me sleep better at night. It's not always those bigger things about forming an organization or writing a book or going, maybe starting a podcast or something like that. Great things, have bigger ambitions, but do those consistent small goals on a daily basis. If you're not going to be able to do that, you can't expect yourself to form an organization or reach the moon or do like things what Elon Musk or whatever idols you have. I don't want to talk about any of them today. So I think let's start with waking up early and managing our goddamn time. It's because if always we're going to be focused and distracted, first thing we go on social media and scroll. Whatever I'm saying is a revision of myself. I don't care if anybody is listening, to be honest. It is just for me, and I want to go back and listen to it one day. One day I'm 5 years older, 10 years older from what I am today. I want to look back to this video and see this was my state of mind today, and I want change. I want change for myself, and I want change for the 5 people that are connected to me, and I want those warriors to stick with me till the end, and we will make it big, man. I'm telling you, there will be exponential growth, guys. You will be able to make it. We will be able to make it, bro. Is what I think. We have to make those incremental daily changes in our lifestyle, in our diet. And I'm learning things from you. You're very particular about diet, and I'm super happy that I met you when I was young and I sustained that friendship, and here we are. We're able to have that conversation. And the first thing that I observe when I'm around you is you put a conscious, well thought effort into eating the food that's going to fuel you for the next 6 hours.
Right.
Because you value the next 6 hours the same way you value your entire life.
Yeah, dude, as you said, right? Like, if I put shit inside me, I'm not going to be able to help anybody.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be of help to people. I want to be of help to myself. And if I think of my food as an afterthought, I'm just going to like do whatever the hell I want and I live my life as a recluse. I'm not going to be able to do any of the things that I'm doing right now or pursue anything further or develop and grow.
100%.
But bro, your rant almost made me cry, man. Like, you know, honestly, I can feel the energy in you right now, man. You have this thing going on in your head where you really want to... You have some expression in your head right now, bro. I think you've not even touched the tip of the iceberg at this point.
It is, man. I mean, when you say it, I just realized, like, you know, I've been that guy. I've been that guy who blamed not having enough resources to be able to put value out there. I always said, one day, if I have that, I will be able to do that. I think they're all excuses, man. Life is limitless. And I'm not saying that I've realized my potential in any way. I don't want to be a fool. I don't want to say this newfound ideology or philosophy in life is just, I've built up to this day.
I don't think you're coming off as cocky, bro. I think you're coming off as this really, like you're seeking your own self at this point. Like, you're not saying that I'm perfect. You're not saying I have it all figured out. But what you're trying to say is that I am building on myself. I am trying to take care of the people around me. I am trying to make my own bed.
I am infinitely flawed, is what I'm saying. And I am constantly annoyed by it, but constantly aware of it. Because I don't want to escape my imperfections by not fueling my body in the right way. By going after materialistic possessions that are not going to spiritually enrich me or grow me or not going to make me a person who will be able to put positive value out there for my mother. I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about if I'm not able to help my mother when she's old, I have failed as a son. If I'm not able to help my sister, you know, grow and have a comfortable life because I love her and I want to give her everything because she supported me when I was down, when I was having one of the worst phases of my life. If I can't support my sister's husband, my friend like you, any of the people I've connected with in my life, and if they reach out to me, if I can't help them, and if I'm not ready in that moment, I failed. And I made a commitment to be ready, not just for any opportunity for personal gains, but also to be able to give value out there, because I know there is no doubt in my mind that I will not have money or I will die hungry. I will never die hungry. I have enough skill set. I have enough skill set that I know that I can make money. So money, I don't want to chase now. And I want to chase something very real. And I want to be happy with the way I lived my life when I'm 80. I don't want to spend my youth when I could run the fastest, lift the heaviest weight, read the fastest, meet more people, take the maximum risk by just going after materialistic possessions like money, status, power, and a job security. I want to get out of it, and I am making a conscious effort to manage my time. And I'm just urging everybody out there, if you are trying to connect with me and if we ever meet, give me and tell me that you've been working on yourself and you've been enriching yourself, you've been eating the right food, you've been helping out your family, you've been cleaning your own goddamn room, you've been walking your dog, and you've been doing all those monotonous tasks that are full of discomfort.
Right.
Yeah. So,
and they don't seem very glamorous.
They don't seem glamorous, I'm telling you.
Right.
The things that are going to make you who you want to be in the next 10 years are the things that you're ignoring at the moment. And those things are discomfort. It is primal to our being to seek discomfort, because that is where our salvation is. Our moksha is not in seeking comfort. Our moksha will be from seeking discomfort that makes sense.
Taking cold showers.
Taking cold showers, man.
At 6 a.m.
Yeah. That's something I found to be really helpful.
Dude, one point that you picked up was really quite profound, man. Like, there are a bunch of people out there who are trying to fix the world, but their own internal worlds are like collapsing around them, man. Yeah. They're having fights with their parents, they're having fights with their relatives, they're having fights with their friends. They're just trying to like some people are so political all the time that they're just trying to change the other people's opinion about politics, when those politicians will never give a fuck about what they have to say. They don't even know your name. They don't even care how your mother is feeling in the morning. They don't even care how dirty your room is. They don't care if you worked out in the morning. You're trying to tell me that you're on the left and like someone on the right is wrong and vice versa. And when I come inside your house, your parents won't look at you, your dog hates you, and your friends are not, you have no friends.
And when you open your fridge, there's a leftover burger, there's no milk, there's no water in your water, everybody's dehydrated, there's dust. I'm telling you.
And dude, it's not about vanity. It's not about vanity. Eating the right food is not about vanity. Working out is not about looking good or like, making yourself look like you're a model of some kind of stuff. That is not the point here. The point is to have that kind of baseline where you're able to be of use, as you mentioned.
And I'm telling you, Naman, you're completely right when you say this. And a lot of people, when I really hate those guys when I say to anyone that I went for a run today. A lot of people ask me, a lot of people who I've considered friends, they ask me, bro, what is your goal at the end of the day? What are you going to do by running so much? Why are you running so much? And what is the point of you putting it out there on Instagram or WhatsApp, your screenshots of your running app? I do it for myself. I do it for anybody who's watching, and if I'm able to inspire that one person, and if that person comes to me and says, okay bro, because of you I started running, that is what I'm seeking. It's not because I want to put there for more followers. I don't mind if I have less than 1,000 followers all my life. If I can inspire that one person who's not getting in touch with me and getting up in the morning and running, because that makes him feel better, and he's going to put value out there for his family, and he's going to make this country what it really deserves, what it's lost, the shimmer. I am doing it for that, and I'm doing it for myself, because I know if I put good things that I do in a day out there are going to be great people who get in touch with me. And if I put shitty stuff that I do, okay, there is a lot of shitty stuff that I do, okay, I'm human, but I don't want to put it out there. I'm going to tell you when we become friends. We'll share about our imperfections too. But this is not for vanity. This is not for seeking followers. This is for seeking those people who have potential and they're dormant at the moment. And if I'm able to rise that spark, it's good. That's one of the reasons Naman does it. That's one of the reasons we're not there for followers. I can't care less.
We're not even doing this podcast for followers. We're doing it to like get stimulated and like iron sharpens iron.
How many podcasts have we done, Naman, that we haven't posted yet? Be honest about it. A couple, three, four, we haven't posted.
Right.
We never cared about like being.
And we've done so many podcasts, like just conversations. Like we've not recorded them. We just have so many conversations, and we just realized we should like document them so that people can listen to what we talk about.
I mean, I just realized, man, because there's
and this is not for followers, man.
Not at all.
It's not for like being famous. It's not for like making it big in the podcast world. It is not about that, man. We started for fun.
We know it. We don't have to prove anyone, bro.
Absolutely.
We know it. We know it deep in our heart that we want to go to bed and feel satisfied, and I don't want to have any guilt at my 70 that I wasted my time. So I want to document it. When I'm 70, I'm going to look back at the 26-year-old me talking that shit. I'm going to be proud of it. I'm going to show this not to my followers, not to anybody who think that, okay, one day if I made it big, this was my mindset. I'm not into that. I mean, if I can show this to my grandchildren and say, this is the gene lineage that flows in your blood. So live up to that, okay? I only care about the little people I get in touch with.
It's not hilarious. I'm laughing because it's so powerful, man. Like, that's my reaction to powerful stuff sometimes. Like, it's powerful Anshul Kothari, dude, at 11 p.m. in the night, dude.
Yeah, we decided like half an hour ago. I was just speaking my heart out with Naman, like, I'll be honest, the entire last week, it wasn't too great. I wasn't feeling up to the mark. I've been investing some money. I want to get it out there. I was investing some money in stock market. It wasn't going the way I thought it would. And I lost a lot of money. But I just want to tell myself it's not money I'm chasing. That's very easy to be trapped in the materialistic possessions. So when I realized it wasn't money, it was perfection in my action and getting it. I realized I failed. And there have been guys much greater than me, much elder to me, much more with much more experience who have failed.
Yeah.
And who have fallen 7 times, but they got up 8 times. And that's what somebody texted me. You fall down 7 times, you get up 8 times, you're always going to be a winner. If I never quit, I never lose.
Yeah.
I will never quit, is what I've told myself. I will die. I swear to God, if I die, I'll be the happiest person dying. And that is a promise that I'm going to make to myself. If I bust a knee, I'm going to fix it. I know there is no surgery. Surgery is not my option. My goal is to fix my knee. But that's not going to stop me from working out. I have weights. I'm going to stand at one place and lift my weights. I'm not going to use my knee, but that's not going to be my excuse to not take care of my body. If I don't have money to eat food, I'm going to grow it on the soil that I find next. And I'm going to wait for 3 weeks for that vegetable to come out, and I will find a way. And I'm telling you, if you have purpose and if you have that fearlessness, guys, and if you have the discipline, there is nobody, trust me, that can take away that indomitable will. And you just live with it, and you're going to be able to sustain it. Nothing life throws at you. The maximum that could happen is death, and you will embrace it. And you embrace it because it doesn't matter if you die at 26 or 80 if you lived a life full of purpose.
Are you fearful of dying at all at this point? What if you die right now?
If I die right now, for myself, it's no problem. But I know there'll be people who I leave behind who will be sad.
Yeah.
And they probably are not in the best of mental space right now to have somebody who would have supported them, made their lives more easier, because life is full of trials and tribulations.
Right.
And I know I have the potential to make it easier for them. And I want to do it for them. This life is not for me, this is for people, and I want to sacrifice it.
Actually, you've chosen a sort of life for yourself, bro. This is a sort of life where you have said that I am going to be of use. I am going to be the best version of myself rather than being whatever. Just like moving through life without an aim, moving through life without any philosophy of any kind. You were saying to yourself that, hey man, I'm going to apply myself and I'm going to be of use to my fucking family, man.
Yeah.
That's powerful, bro.
Yeah.
That's so powerful. And this is the new counterculture. Everybody's just looking out for themselves. No one's really looking out for the people around them in some sorts, man. And you got to look out for yourself as well, man. At the end of the day, I think if you're doing well for yourself, only then can you be of use to anybody.
So I wanna tell people, like, it's easier to get into the weird state of mind and the pattern that okay, now in order to outgrow myself, I need to help that old woman cross the road. Don't do that. Don't do that if you've not been taking care of yourself. I urge you to take care of yourself first. Sort out those basic lifestyle imperfections that we've been making.
Yeah.
Having slouching, not standing straight with your back straight and your shoulders rolled back, not drinking enough water, not sleeping on time, irregular sleeping patterns. Cheers.
And you made me drink some water right there. Right there, I was like, I want to get some of that hydration.
Someone out there is at least thinking about filling their glass, dude. Just go out there and hydrate yourself. In winters, it's very easy to feel like, you're not thirsty, but your body's needing it. The indicators are dying. They're not going to tell you that you're thirsty. Just get a reminder. If you use a lot of applications, put a reminder in an app like that.
Yeah, but stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, man. Do it for yourself. Yeah. Because if you are able to take care of your health, your finances, you're not dependent on someone else for it. And when you're not dependent, then you can provide service. And that's what more and more people need. We don't need more individual thinkers. We need more community builders. The world is falling apart. We are much closer to more divided societies and right-wing politics, and I don't want to get into the jizz, you know it all. More and more divide and rule, exactly. More and more disagreements, more and more aggression, because mind is not at the center. Let us find more points to agree with. It's harder. Let's get out there and apologize if we made a mistake. Let's accept our flaws and build on it rather than ignoring them to the point that it really becomes a problem. You can't ignore them anymore.
Right. Is that like the elephant in the room story, right?
Yeah, you know your problem. You know you're not eating right. You know you're not sleeping on time. You know you're not having the hard talk you should be having with that right person. You know you're not putting in your 100%? And why are you limiting your life? Why was I limiting my life till now? We all have limitless potential. And I'm not saying in a most cliche way that I've read in a book. I have felt it myself.
Right.
I have felt empowered, and I have felt this life is my decision. Till the age of 18, I'd say, okay, I had no decision. I had no idea if I'm going to be born in this country, a boy or a girl. It is all luck. If my parents, I was just having a conversation exactly, if my parents had decided to send me to a Hindi medium school, I probably wouldn't be sitting here with Naman and having this conversation. My entire trajectory of life would have been somewhere else. If I'm able to speak what I'm able to speak, it is my responsibility to put it out there for somebody watching this. And I see it as and I take extreme ownership in that. And anybody who feels that I'm being a little cocky or snobby or, why am I acting this way? Namaste. Please switch off. Please go off. Do not watch my channel. Do not watch this video. And please tell me if there's something that did not click with you.
Dude, I'm sitting right here in this room, and you're saying things, right? Like, people might think that you're coming off as snobby or like too aggressive. I do not feel this, bro, because I have never ever felt the way I'm feeling right now when I've sat down with you, because there's some energy about you at this point where you are not speaking anybody else's thoughts. You're speaking your thoughts, bro. And they're pure and they're animalistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's coming out of your ancestors are speaking right now, bro. It's not even you. There's some connection of your subconscious has come in contact with your frontal brain, and you're able to like really speak the words. You have clear speech right now, bro. And if that comes off as aggressive to people, I think that's very sad, bro. I think there's real value in what you're saying at this point. Yeah. There's real value, man. If somebody takes it for what it is, rather than thinking in layers, thinking that you're trying to make shit up or you're trying to create some kind of a aura about yourself. Yeah. I don't think you're doing that, man. Yeah. I think you're speaking clear speech, and clear speech is what we need today, dude.
Yeah.
We need more of this.
I hope so. And I wanna urge everybody. It's no problem, we can take a pause. I think Naman's dad is a great person. I really respect him, because I don't know if a lot of people know that, but Sir does like 100 kilometers of cycle almost every day, and
switch the motor on.
And Sir,
he's really, a savage man.
Sir doesn't really want to do Tour de France, and that's one point I really want to make, because it's glad that Uncle knocked, because I respect Sir. He does 100 kilometers deliberately without putting it on social media.
Yeah.
He's 60 plus. He's a retired veteran. He's done everything in his life. He's secured fortunes. He's done everything for his children. But he does it for no rhyme and reason. You know why he does it? Because it helps him sleep better at night. And if there's something that helps him sleep better at night, and there's discomfort in that, he knows next day he's going to be a better human being. And if somebody gets in touch with him the next morning, he's only going to speak gold. He's not going to speak shit. He's going to be a better human being, and he's going to give you a good vibe and a good feeling about yourself too. And that's more people like that we want. We don't want more people who've been slouching entire weekend, having fries and coke and having like weird energies in their bodies
and complaining about the world,
and blaming and saying and are just energyless and are just saying, okay, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? You can do everything for yourself and more. You don't need anybody. Anybody you don't need. If you lose an arm, you can still walk. I can give you multiple examples. People don't have both their limbs, neither legs, neither arms, and they are surviving and killing life. Okay? There are para-athletes. There are dogs. I was having conversation with Varun Kullar out there, yes.
Yeah, he's a friend, dude. He's a friend. He can't feel his legs, but he's killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's India's first disabled DJ, a friend that I respect and very close to my heart. Varun, if you've listened all this long, I appreciate the energy you're putting out there, man. and I know the hard work you're putting in.
Yeah. No excuses, dude. No excuses. You never hear from him that, oh shit, I'm paralyzed, life is bad, like everything sucks. He's like, dude, I'm gonna play a set, I'm gonna get a national award, I'm gonna do this, I'm in Vogue, I'm doing all these things, dude. He's always thinking about the next thing rather than dwelling in the past. Yeah, man. And you have like completely abled people who are like whining all the time, bro. I've cut them out of my lives, Anshul. I've cut these people out of my lives who are just fucking negative all the damn time.
Complaining, and it's
so exhausting.
It's very hard to identify them. Very hard.
It is hard.
And it's harder to find people who are great and who are always working for the betterment, for their betterment at least,
right?
And personal growth is because those people don't stick around that long. Those people are always in the pursuit, and you have to be
catching up with
them all the time, grinding, hustling, grinding, because you know you're gonna be losing them, man.
Right.
They're at a pace, so you brace up, man. If you find these gem people, you stick to them, man. Make them your mentors or be equal peers or anything. And so talking about Varun wanted to drive his car. He couldn't feel his legs. He earned some money. He got tweaks done in his car so that he can drive, change the gear from his hands, and use technology in such a way.
Yeah.
Varun wanted to get to a different floor, first floor or second floor.
Right now, just thinking about it.
First floor or second floor to be able to play a set in a club. He found a way out by speaking to the club owner.
Right.
Because even before starting out, somebody would say, why would anyone agree to a guy in a wheelchair? You bloody have to get out there and ask. If you're not going to say things could happen, if you're not set goals for yourself, if you don't see your own potential, why would the world see it? I urge everybody, if you're fat, if you're short, if you're dumb, if you have dyslexia, there are countless examples in the world out there. Just Google people with dyslexia who have made it. Richard Branson, he's made it. People with paraplexia have won Olympics. People who can't see have cracked IAS exams.
They play the violin.
Beethoven was deaf and he made Symphony 9. Beethoven was deaf. How can somebody who's deaf make music?
Damn, boy.
Tell me that. So there are no limitations for human beings. Do not give me that. And I'm telling you, you've been privileged. Each one of us are privileged. And I say I'm only 1% of my potential. And I know it. And that is where my anger comes from. Because I know I could have done much better. And I know I could have taken care of my knee. And I know I could have run that trail run in Nainital.
But you finished it. The trail run in Nainital, you say.
Yeah.
The ones that happening, the one that's happening the end of the month.
Yeah.
But you did finish the Gurgaon trail run, bro. I'm super proud of you, even though you were limping.
Yeah,
you were like in pain and stuff, but like you did finish it.
You helped me out, man. I have to give you...
It's a buddy race, you never leave your buddy behind.
Yeah.
But you finished it, man, and I'm proud of you, bro. And like you're fixing your knee and you're fixing your life and you're just like looking forward all the fucking time, Anshul. You're like powerful Anshul Kothari.
Yeah.
Powerful, brother. We need more powerful people in our lives, man.
Because
in this society, we need people who can like carry the load.
Yeah, because I know there's gonna be one day that I'm gonna feel low. There's gonna be life. It hits back at you, man. It's like you're always fighting with a boxer. And that boxer is going to land few punches, okay? It's going to give me a good hook and a jab and an uppercut. And I'm going to be down on the canvas once again. And I need those pillars like Naman and all you guys, okay? So, yeah. And these videos that we record, maybe we have to go back at them and revise where the F is your state of mind. Where am I not centered? So guys, a little tool that we all worked. I wanna just not talk about it and let you figure out life on your own. If I figured out life just a little bit, I wanna give you those tools that I use. One, is wake up early, man. If you wake up before the sun, before everybody else, you have more time to manage. Don't sleep late because majority of the people,
we are going to be doing that tonight.
We are going to be doing that tonight. Okay. Majority of the people sleep late. And the major chunk, because everybody works with the functioning of society, which is 9 to 5, 9 to 6. If you go to school starts at 9. If you do a job, it starts. If you're just studying or if you're a student preparing for an exam, okay, that's up to you to just figure out your circadian cycle, okay? But if you're a man who's earning his living on going to organizations which happen in the daytime, sleep early, wake up before everyone else, and grind. Take care of your health, exercise, any exercise that you can do. If you have a skipping rope, just skip. If you have a yoga mat, do yoga. If you have shoes, go for a run. If you have gym membership, go to the gym and lift weights. If you're a martial arts guy, do some martial arts.
If you have nothing, go to the park and do a few pull-ups.
You go to a few pull-ups.
That's it. Take a walk, do a few pull-ups.
Do anything.
Just get. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need a judo membership. You don't need any of the equipments. You have your feet. You don't even need running shoes for running.
Nothing.
I don't run with my shoes most of the times. I run barefoot.
Barefoot is the best. Yeah. It gives you a good arc in your foot anyway.
Man, it's the best way to avoid injuries, and you can run whenever you want, and you have your feet, man. Like, I have my running shoes. I was gifted with them, thankfully, man. There are a lot of people who don't have legs.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who can't feel their legs.
Yeah.
I have my legs. I can feel them. I apply myself.
Yeah. There are guys without legs having six-pack abs, dude. You know, I don't know how they make it because they require
human will, brother. Human will.
There's a will, there's a way, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have that will. You gotta find your why. You gotta set goals for yourself. Do not live each day by saying tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow. Do it. Do it.
Be fearless.
Get off that phone. Be fearless.
Yeah.
There is nobody who's coming to save you.
Nature loves courage. Bro.
Yeah.
Nature loves courage.
There's a proverb you kept saying, right? When you have more, everything will be given to you.
Right.
If you have less, everything will be taken from you. Abundance mindset. Get to that. If you lost your job during coronavirus lockdown, do not think that you're not good enough. Think there are abundance opportunity out there. You could teach, you could have tuition classes. You could go to a village and work. You could do anything. You could do the most menial work, but you have to get out there and not think that your skill set does not deserve that level of justification or recognition or anything. Do anything. Earn your livelihood. Every person who has a will cannot die hungry, is what I think. You will always be able to make some money. All you need is discipline, financial discipline. If you make 100 rupees, you save 20 rupees a day. You spend 80 on yourself.
And crib less, please.
Crib less.
Please.
Cribbing's not helping, man.
Oh, man.
It's not helping at all.
It's not helping anybody.
It's not helping anybody. People want people with solutions, not problems. People have their problems to deal with, and if you're just adding to them, you're somebody they don't want to get in touch with again, and you're losing a business partner, or you're losing somebody who could really help you.
Right.
So get out there and give solutions, man, and don't impose that on people. Be silent about it and be polite about your suggestions and a nudge. Maybe people are not in the right space to accept it. Don't hate them for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and lead more by example.
Right.
Do not be a yippity yap.
Leading by example is the you hit it on the nail, bro. Because if you live your life by whatever you just said, people will resonate with you, bro.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. Because we can keep giving suggestions to people, but people, it doesn't work like this. Like when we tell somebody if they're doing something wrong and we tell them do the right thing, they won't do the right thing. But when they do, if they're your friend or they live with you or something like that, then they will look at you and they'll be like, yeah, dude, I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he has it together, dude. He's doing it. He's getting good days. He has this momentum going on for himself.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah.
If you tell them to do something, they'll probably not do it. But if you do it yourself,
yeah, you're right. And I think, Naman, when you say that, I'll get to the other tools that we apply, both Naman and I, because we're similar on a lot of things, and I like that about because.
And dude, that reminds me, I'm freaking imperfect, man. I do not wake up very early in the morning every day. I cannot. Shit, why would I even say that? It's very hard.
You can.
I can.
It's the linguistic programming that we have to do. The
I'm
we say we cannot.
Working my best to use the right words, not even for the podcast, but just in life.
In life, it's very, very important, man.
Absolutely. If I tell myself I cannot get up in the morning early, then I cannot.
There's something about one mouth and two ears, bro. I've started believing in that because the moment you say it, you doubly reinforce it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very imperative when you say, you don't just say I'm busy. Then you're never going to have time for it. Say, it's not my priority. The moment somebody says, are you going to work out? And you say, I'm busy. Okay, you're always going to be busy. But the moment you say, it's not my priority, you're going to stop and question yourself. Working out is not my priority. Taking care of health is not important to me. what kind of a person I am.
Right.
Was not. So just changing the way we've been using certain words all this while is going to change the way we see our life.
Right.
And that's called neuro-linguistic programming. I've made another video of it earlier, like a couple of months ago, and it's very, very, very important to be your own mentor like that, and to be very aware of certain things we say in reflex.
Right. The words are very important.
The words are very, very important. And the moment you say I cannot,
it
just tells you your limitations. You are a limitless spirit. If you have 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 legs, you're better than 90%, man. If you have a roof, if you have music to listen to, internet connection, clean drinking water, you're better than 95% of the world, man. 100 years ago, if you had a fire, food to eat, water to drink, and a backyard, you were the 1% richest people in the world. Now we all have it. We all have it today in 2020. Most of us, I'm sorry to say, most of us have it.
Yeah.
And we have all the basic luxuries our ancestors, our 1% top of our ancestors had. So guys, be a little full of gratitude. Practice a little gratitude every day that your body's fit and the train is not lost. It's not gone. It's still at the railway station. You can hop on and start your life any moment. If you're around 30, 40, you're still a baby. Okay? I'm younger than you. It's no problem. If you're 45, it's no problem, man.
Just getting started.
Just get started. If you're fat, if you drink a lot of beer, no problem. Keep drinking beer, but also get something nice started along. You know, your heart knows what you want, man. And your brain is never always going to have clarity, or you're not always going to know exactly what you do if you keep relying on your mind. Take a pen, jot it down on a piece of paper. Connect the ink and link it. Link it with the pen. Write it down your goals. What your thoughts are, how you envision your life. I envision myself as a 65 kilogram ribbed human being who is proficient in 3 languages, has traveled to 105 countries, has 3 companies on his name, earning a revenue of $5 million a year, and recognized as the youngest startup entrepreneur, and also on his way to climb Mount Everest, and learning a new martial arts skill and having an amateur bout very soon by 2022. Something like that. So just write it down and set yourself for it. And just write the top 10 things you would want to do before you die, man. And
I think I'm going to do this right now.
Every 6 months, just see how far you are.
Dude. Yeah, it's like setting the goals to the stars and just ending up on the stratosphere.
Somewhere there, man.
Stratosphere is nice.
Somewhere there, man. Say that I'm going to write 5 books. You're going to write 1 book.
Yeah.
At least start the page. Just get the Nike. You know why Nike is great? They have the best slogan ever. Just do it. Stop yippity yapping, man. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Wear the shoes, just go.
Dude.
Don't wait for motivation.
That's like a very good point. What do you say? You wanna?
Yeah, I think it's 26 minutes. I don't mind.
Yeah, you wanna can this now, and we should really dude. But this was quite fucking profound, Anshul. I'm like,
I think we should also tell them about a couple of tools that we employ. I think you have some tools in your arsenal as well, like yoga.
Absolutely, yoga is a very good tool, man. Yoga is a philosophy. Yoga is not just asanas. So there are ways to live your life, man. You don't speak you speak the truth. You don't steal. You don't covet anybody else's possessions. All these things. When it comes to yoga, bro, there are so many aspects to it other than just the physical.
Yeah.
It goes beyond. It goes through your body, man. So there are a lot of things when it comes to yoga. In my life, bro, I try and apply a few things on a daily basis. I try and keep moving. I try and keep stimulated. I practice yoga. I practice exercise. And I try and practice and control my own anger, bro. Because that's something that I'm working on. Honestly, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to be shitty to the people around me.
Yeah.
And I am guilty of doing it sometimes.
I really appreciate that about you. I've seen you really calm-headed and taking things...
Right.
With centeredness and calmness, and that's your optimal self. You're not You're not acting at a lower consciousness. You're always acting at a higher consciousness, and that's good.
Yes, and I try and be the best person I can with the people around me and with myself, bro. Like being respectful to myself and to people around me, bro.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm working on. There are multiple tools for it, and we can touch that on some other some other day. But like at the same time, bro, I have a feeling we have to work on ourselves, as you said, man.
Yeah.
Not just look out for society. We can do that once we have our own room clean. We can clean the world when our room is clean, man. But we can't go outside and do anything unless and until our own house is in order.
Yeah. I mean, we can't be thinking of running marathons if we never walked ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start small, guys. Let's start with our houses. Let's get things in order, and let's take care of the 4-5 pillars like health, wealth, family, relationships, and the passion that we have. And society is going to give you really brief and absurd things to work on, like your job, the random education things. You have to find your why and what really makes you want to wake up the next day, what excites you, except consuming entertainment and going on dates or something like that. That's pleasurable. Something that you can learn, employ, grow around with people, and that requires a certain amount of perseverance and hard work. It could be learning music, it could be fitness, it could be nutrition, it could be traveling, it could be writing, it could be speaking, it could be anything. Find what and a lot of people would say, I'm jack of all. Brother, that's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I was going to say all of those things.
All of those things.
Yeah, because they're great to have in your life.
But your time is limited. And I want to give you an honest truth. You can't be great at everything. That's a fact of life.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is the guy I respect. But he's great at 5-10 great things. Taekwondo, commentary, bow hunting.
Stand-up comedy.
Yeah, but he's not great at chess. But he's not great at ballet dancing, okay? He chose his why and few things very specific to his personality and his upbringing and his surrounding and his family and genetics and everything, okay? At 5'1", you can't think of becoming the NBA player. You could, I'm sorry to say. There can be outliers.
Fuck no.
But there can be outliers.
5'1" in NBA, get out of here, man.
If guys can do it without legs,
they can try, but they'll never make it. You're not gonna make it, man. I mean, 5'1", I'm sorry if you're a 5'1" guy wanting to go inside the NBA.
It's gonna be harder. So find the strength that you're already good at, and you're gonna thank me if you apply this. There is something unique in you. Watch Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage, Tyrion Lannister, the short guy. He's not the best looking guy in the world, but he's the smartest. So one thing you can get good at is get really smart, man. If you have the IQ, get really smart. Read more books, be smart, and employ that to help other people. And take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your mom, dad, brothers, family and friends, because the world is tough anyway. And be a man of solutions, okay? And take cold showers and meditate once in a while. That's not a problem.
I'm so pumped right now, brother. I'm so pumped. I just want to do a few push-ups, write down, make some lists.
Let's do that, man.
Oh my god, that was amazing. He's actually doing push-ups right now, guys. He's doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we can end this, right? You don't want to see me doing push-ups.
Oh, it is. Oh my god, love you all. Love you all. Oh my god, that was freaking brilliant.
Yo guys, if you like the video, hit the subscribe and like button.
Hit the subscribe and like button. What are you even waiting for?
Do it right now.
Do it right now.
Now.
Yes, now.
Yes, show some love.